want to call this a movie. This is a journey, a really, really emotional journey. Hi everyone, welcome to I Just React and Review. My name is Ashmita and I hope you all are doing well. And today I will be talking about a film that made me really emotionally connected to it. The movie is the 2008 Tamil release Varanam Ayaram, starring Surya in the lead role and directed by the very talented Gautam Menon. Now of course, because I am so used to watching a film with regards to its overall aspects, I could surely find certain technical fallacies while viewing it. But honestly, all of that I'm willing to negate because this movie managed to make an emotional connect with me. So yeah, without further ado, let's deep dive into the detailed analysis. The story completely maps the journey of the central character of the film, Surya. We see the entirety of Surya's life from his birth to his adulthood and how he finds his true self, his true purpose, and his true identity. Also, a big part of this journey is the relationship that Surya has with his father, Krishnan. This bond is really something special. It just goes beyond a normal father-son relationship. He is literally Surya's hero. This is basically the core or the heart of the story. Now, if we deconstruct the storyline further, the narrative used is extremely non-linear. Now, this non-linear pattern of storytelling actually helps in keeping the audiences engaged, and for a movie which is almost 3 hours long, it is essential. Personally, I really like the way how the first half of the story progressed. I was really hooked to it. Second half of the movie is essentially very action-packed, which is not a bad thing per se, but for me it felt like a completely different film. Yes, I do understand that a person's experience in life can go from one extreme to another. I wouldn't discredit the fact from that film. But this was something that I just felt personally while watching this movie. While I was so emotionally invested in the first half, the director wasn't able to invoke the same emotion in me in the second half of the film. On the whole, I really liked the way how Surya's arc and journey was completely charted out so that we really empathized with him throughout the run of the movie. Full credit here to Gautam Menon. I honestly liked the overall treatment of the film. While I was watching it, I could almost sense that Gautam Menon wanted us to witness Surya's acting prowess. And he succeeded in that 200%. I swear I almost forgot that Krishnan and Surya were the same actor. What I also liked about both the writing and the direction were the payoffs. Yes, there are some sequences that while watching made me think that why is this happening at all? But everything gets paid off at the end, which I really appreciated. Though my personal opinion is that the writing in the second half, there are certain sequences that could have been cut short. I'm not saying completely cut out, but just cut short to make the narration more cohesive. Apart from the relationship between the father and the son, my favorite part about the writing of this film is the love story between Meghna and Surya. I mean, that piece alone itself was such an emotional roller coaster. The chemistry between Surya and Samira Reddy was fabulous, as opposed to his arc in the other love story between him and Ramya. I think I was more invested in Surya and Meghna than Surya and Priya. My least favorite writing, I would say, is the final rescue mission. Now, it was shot very well and everything. It was choreographed really well. The action sequences looked nice, but I didn't think it was really necessary to put in there. Now, from a director's perspective, I understand why he would want that sequence to be there, because he wants us to show that despite him going through a tragedy, he has not forgotten his duty towards his country. Now, I understand the sentiment and the viewpoint that the director is trying to portray here. I completely understand that. But from a narration standpoint, I am already at this point completely invested in Surya's character. I have seen his journey. I have seen what all he has gone through to become this person. So I know at this point that he is not going to shy away or back out from his responsibilities towards his country. So instead of that very long rescue mission sequence, it could have been cut short or presented in a different way, and I wouldn't have changed my opinion about Surya at that point of time because I was already so invested in him. It also wouldn't have taken out anything from the heart and soul of the story. Just my opinion. I just loved the score and the songs of the film. All the songs were really good. My favorite from the album would be Oh Shanti Shanti. I really like that song. It is sort of stuck in my head. Everything, the playback of the song, the melody of the song, the way it has been picturized, I think overall the package that that song gave me, it just stood out for me. Also, one thing really unique about this album is that all the songs are very different from each other. There is not a single song which sounds similar to the other one. The score is beautiful and I expected it to be. You know, it being a drama movie, I expected the score to be good and it did not disappoint. The movie is almost 3 hours long and it's really fine because this is a journey. Like I said, it was not a movie, it was a journey, and I like that how the story takes its time to establish the character and the journey that Surya goes through, the happiness, the tragedy, the pain, everything has been shown in its proper course of time. As I said before, the story follows a non-linear pattern of narration, so the editing is also done in that way, which is fine. My only problem, this is not really a problem, it's just a personal opinion, is that the final rescue mission sequence, it could have been edited out or cut short or written in a different way. But I think it's really not the editor's fault here because this is something that Gautam Menon would have wanted included in the movie. So he would have asked the editor to just put that entire thing in the film. So I really wouldn't blame the editor here. So as far as the overall film narration and the flow is concerned, I think the edit was just fine. I want to give a special shout out to the VFX team here because of course we know that both the father and the son's role is being played by Surya, and there are certain scenes where both the father and the son are in the same frame. Now in most of the scenes, I really found the VFX to be great. It honestly did not feel off to look at, though there were 1 or 2 scenes where I could see clearly, yes, there is a green screen and there is a VFX done over here. But for the majority of the portion where both father and son are in the same frame, I think it was really well done. So yes, I really wanted to mention the VFX part because considering this was 2008, I think the VFX team needs a big round of applause. The cinematography is a mixed bag for me, and I say this because when I watch a film, it's just my eye which catches these things. Otherwise, honestly, it was not a big deal. I personally loved the way the songs were shot. All of them. The choreography was great. The camera angles used were great. Absolutely enjoyed watching the songs. What felt a little off for me were the father-son interaction. Now, a lot of scenes are there where the father and son are talking, and it's from the first-person perspective. So it feels like you are talking to the person directly. Now it's really creative to use those kind of camera angles, though personally I feel where it came to the execution, it just missed the mark a little bit, and it's really not a big deal. This is just something which felt odd to my eye. It really might not matter to another audience. Surya is the king. He is the king out and out for this film. But yes, first let's talk about the supporting cast. Out of all the supporting cast, I really liked Sameera Reddy. She completely stood out for me. I could feel her chemistry with Surya and I was extremely invested in her and Surya's story. Simran and Ramya were also good in their roles. I also liked the chemistry between Simran and Surya. They also looked like a couple completely in love. The only couple, Surya and Ramya, which was Surya and Priya as a unit, I think I was not very much invested in them because I think a lot of time was not spent there. Like how well Krishnan and Malini were shown as a unit and how well Surya and Meghna were shown as a couple. I don't think that much time was spent in developing and blossoming the relationship of Surya and Priya. But that's nothing to take away from Ramya's acting because I think she was great. But the person who broke his back to carry this movie from start to finish is the one and only Surya. He was fabulous. Like I said before, I almost forgot that the father and the son were the same person. His nuances are just amazing. I absolutely believed him in every phase of his life. From that awkward teenager to that college boy to, finding love and losing it and facing tragedy to completely spiraling and completely not able to come in terms of the loss, then to become a person who is, finding his way, going to the military. I just loved everything about his character. And then him playing the father, Krishnan, the way Krishnan walks, talks, stands, body movement, hand gestures, it was just perfect. You know, after I did my review of Sururai Potru, so many of you told me, watch this movie, watch Varanam Ayaram, you have to watch it because this movie is Surya's best. And I agree, I completely agree, because the range of acting, the range of emotions that he could portray by playing these two characters, just perfect. And I don't know why, for some reason, I think emotional crying scenes are his forte. Because he is just exceptionally good in those. Even in Sururai Potru, where he breaks down at the airport, and here where he breaks down while talking to his dad on the phone when he's in San Francisco. Both of these scenes, they're just a standout and are etched in my mind. So yes, my favorite parts are when Surya cries. Yeah. This is a really good coming of the age film, and we really do not have a lot of movies which are, you know, in this genre of coming of the age, and I think this one is really good. It not only talks about the personal growth of a person, but how the people surrounding him affect him and, you know, influence him in his journey. It also very clearly shows what are the ill effects of drug use, smoking, alcohol use. It's very in your face, but I think it was great. So yes, that brings me to the end of my analysis for the Tamil film Varanam Ayaram. I hope you've come till the end of the video and have enjoyed watching it, and I will see you on my next video, guys. Bye bye.